Yeah, I think as you mentioned earlier, just you briefly mentioned attachment and like the care and love that mothers are showing their kids is priming the pump for them to not only have strong social bonds later in life, but to receive the care and love of God. I like to say that, kids learn about God long before they have the language of theology in the hands of their
Hmm.
parents for better or for worse, but particularly from a mother figure. When infants are born, there's sort of theories and studies that show like they don't understand that their bodies are separate from their mothers
Right,
yet. They
right.
still think they're one. And so I think, I mean, like you talk about being a child of God, you talk about being adopted into God's family, like maternal love is divine love. It is God's
Absolutely.
love. It is
Yes.
and sometimes it's done poorly. So many people have terrible relationships with their mothers. So I'm not saying, all mothers, but I do believe within the mother-child relationship it's a living parable of
Yes.
God's love.
Agreed.
And
Yeah.
also because it's relentless, like you're saying, it's not easy, it's mundane, it's cyclical. There's no product. It's just, I think all the time about how God causes the sun to rise and fall on the just and the unjust every single day and how boring and monotonous that might be for God. Just like it's so boring and monotonous for me to read the same board book 11 times or boring and monotonous for me to do the dishes again, right? Like
Right.
it's not glamorous, but I think that consistency,
Yes.
the relentlessness, the ceaseless nature, I'm paying attention to you. I know the number of hairs on your head. I know what your face